Thanks everyone for joining the session. So today is very important session. So when you join in any company as a network engineer, whatever it is, L1 network engineer or senior network engineer, whatever it is in networking domain, if you want to work on those networking technologies, you need to know routers, switches, firewalls, each and every networking device, hardware components. Okay. So you need to know this. Very, very, very important. Okay. You need to know about hardware. It means what are the hardware components on each and every networking device. Okay. So you see, we have a mobile phones. We have a Nokia small dabba phones also, right? So still we parents are using grandfathers, grandmothers because they don't need any smartphones. And we need smartphones because we are doing multitasking. So based on the requirement, you will purchase the device model, right? Similarly, in networking domain, routers also we have a plenty of routers, plenty of models, and inside the routers we have a processors, RAMs. If everything will be there like computer, what you will see if you want to purchase a mobile phone, you will check the processor and RAM, right? And ROM memory. So random access memory, ROM, read-only memory, and as well as processor. These three components are very important. Even though in routers also, switches also, these three components will be there. But apart from that, you should know what are the mandatory components each and every device, like a router or a switch. If you want to know about router, what are the hardware components, switch, everything, all are common components. Know this. Why? Because once you join in any company as a network engineer, you will get a hardware issues. What kind of hardware issues you will get, how to troubleshoot. This is one of the major important role and responsibility of network engineer. So you should know each and every one. Okay. So routers, you can see, right? If you see on my screen here, you may have a lot of routers, switches. Okay. You see, these are the routers. It is a small router. The cost of this router is 3 lakh rupees. This is a big router. The cost of this router is 10 crore rupees. So depends on the budget we have it. So this is a ASR 1002X. We have this router in our office. This is a L3 switch. We have lot of devices, man. Okay. So for lab purpose, we have purchased very good devices. For big devices, it's not required, but I will explain today. So in your resume, dear freshers and experienced candidates, in your resume, if you don't mention router models, so there is a ATS system in every job portal, application tracking system. If you mention routers, devices, and models, there is a very high chance to your resume is shortlisted because based on the keywords, thousands of applications are available in Naukri and Job and job portal. Okay, in job portals we have a thousands of resumes. How they will filter it? They will match with the precise keywords. So you must mention the Cisco devices, Juniper devices. Okay, since it is a Cisco training center training, right? I will explain all about Cisco devices. Even Juniper is also very common. Each and every, not only Juniper, Huawei, Arista, each and every networking vendor, each and every networking models, router switches, the components are very common. There may be a slightly, difference in name is different, but the function is same. Okay. So if you see, right, in any networking device, first hardware component is power cables. Power cables, right? If you purchase any TV, the TV will get a power cable, right? So power cable, and you will have a power slots. Look at this. How many power slots you have? Two power slots. Okay. One plus one. Two power slots. What do you mean by one plus one? So one is standby, one is active. So this router is giving internet connection to lakhs of people, right? So you have one power for active, one power supply for redundancy. In case if this power supply circuit breaker is failed, right, you will get a power from another power supply. Understand? So what are the component? First hardware component, power cables and power supply units. Okay. Now after this, after this, you know, uh, after this, uh, uh, what you will see? You will see a ports, LAN ports here. Okay. This is a ports. These LAN ports are fixed in this device. But in a big device, you may have a line cards. What it is called? Line cards. You see, right? These line cards can be removable and insertable. Okay, so this is called line cards. So just a second. I don't have a power supply here. Mm, So I want to show you on the live. So power supply units. Do you want me to show you right now? Can I show you the devices, live devices I have with me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay. But there is a condition. If I want to show the device, I need to enable the camera. Okay. So don't scare. Okay. After seeing me. Okay. Clear? Hello. Yeah. What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see me, right? Everyone, can you able to see me? Yeah. So I have a devices here. Okay. So let me show you.
Can you just stop sharing the screen so we can get back to the screen?
One second. One second. One second. I'll stop sharing screen and I will pin this to full screen. Okay. For everyone. Now, is it good? Is it good, guys?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whatever I have, right? This is clear. Is it visible?
It's visible, but your voice is breaking.
Is it visible? Hello. I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
sir.
You are good.
Okay, right. So this is called Cisco L3 switch. You can say very big device. They're using in production. Okay, it's a 24 port L3 switch. So each and every model will have what power supply, right? So look at this. This is called power supply unit. You can, you see this is a lock. Just press it and remove it. So this is called power supply unit. Understand? This is called what? Power supply unit. So this can be removable, right? You can remove easily from the device. So this is called field replaceable units. It means in case if this power supply goes down, right? You can purchase new one and you can insert it back. Yes or no? Only if the power supply goes. That's why whatever the devices, whatever the components, you can replaceable, right? Those components we call what? Field replaceable units, FRUs. This is field replaceable unit. And you can replace this, right? So it is having a serial number. Okay. So this is a power supply, AC power supply. So here there is a sticker, but it is removed. Here you will see a serial number. Okay. So based on the serial number, you will have a warranty, right? So you can check the warranty with your vendor. And if you have a warranty, they will process a RMA. What do you mean by RMA? Return merchandise authorization. So in networking world, we call what? RMA. It means you join as a network engineer. You found that this is failed. So immediately you cannot go to the data center and unplug this, and you cannot take the serial number like this. We have a show commands. You can log in this device from your office and you can run show inventory. There you will find the serial number. That serial number you can give it to your vendor, like Cisco is a vendor, right? Cisco or Juniper, whatever it is. They will check that serial number is having a hardware warranty or not. If it is there, they will process RMA. It means based on the contract, they will send a new product to you. You have to provide shipping information. That's it. This is a common roles and responsibility one of the NOC engineers or people used to do. Okay. Definitely there will be a senior network engineer. Anyone is doing the same work here? Anyone is like that in this group?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So this is a hardware unit. So even if you're working in a engineer, network engineer, right? You don't have opportunity to touch these devices. I'm telling you, because they will not allow you. Okay. So very few people will get a access. So what I'm trying to tell you is go to our office, try to utilize the opportunity and get a hands-on experience on these devices. People who are working remotely, right? See, I'm helping you to show you all these things. I'm doing my level best. So you see right here, two power supplies are there, but you see one is empty card. This is empty slot. See, so it cannot go, dust can go inside, right? To protect from the dust, they can use this kind of cards. Okay. So what I'm trying to tell you is there will be a two power supply, one plus one. Currently, I have only one, but you can install one more thing also. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear about hardware power supply units?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Next is ports. You see, right here we have a ports. This is called Ethernet ports. These ports are fixed. These ports are fixed because it's a small device. But when it is come to big device, right? We have a line cards. Two types of line cards we have. So let me show you. I will enable a video again later. Okay, let me share my screen. So module by module, I will explain through PPT and I'll show you the real devices. Okay. Yeah. Now you see right here, we have a big device. In this small device, these ports are inbuilt. But when it is coming to big device, right? That the device cost is more than 10 crore rupees, guys. These are the line cards. These are what? Line cards. So we have a two types of line cards. Everyone, please remember this is very important. We have two types of line cards. One line card, it is having a ports like Ethernet ports or SFP ports. SFP means small form factor pluggable. You see here, this is called SFP slot. You see square color ports. Have you seen here SFPs? Okay, let me show you one more time. Oh, can you see me? Oh my God, what is happening? Okay, yeah. This is another device. It is called L2 switch. So you see right here, the top side. So we have a two types of ports, everyone. Look at this. This is Ethernet ports, but if you see the top right here, this is what? This is SFP ports. You understand? SFP ports, you're able to see it, right? Are you? These are SFP ports.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So bottom one are Ethernet ports, like LAN cable you will connect. So sorry, right? This is called LAN cable. So these are LAN cables, RJ45 cables. You can connect like this here. See, you can connect like this. This is what? LAN cables, Ethernet. These ports we call as a Ethernet ports. But here top one, right? This is called SFP ports. SFP means small form factor pluggable. What does it mean? Small form factor pluggable, which is very important. I told you in the demo session, every 30 to 40 kilometers, we will install a router. Why? Because these SFPs can generate a powers. So let me show you the SFPs. We have a types of SFPs also. I will tell you. See right? All these are SFPs. So I kept in a box like chocolates. Okay. So very costly. With one SFP, you can purchase one one small car. So this is used one, so this cost is very low. But in real world, right? So you can purchase with SAP, you can purchase a Creta car, 25 lakh rupee worth of car. But anyhow, you see, right? Are you able to see it focusing? No, right? So it's a 1G SFP. You see, right? This is SFP. Are you guys are watching these SFPs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So actually, this camera, I'm not sure why it is. Generally, it will be focused. Guys, I'm trying to show you my level best. Okay. Yeah, this is called SFP. Like bunch of SFPs we have. Okay, bunch of SFPs. Okay. Generally, SFPs will protected with what? This rubber. You see this black color rubber. So this is a rubber. Okay. Why? To protect these things. What is this? Okay. Let me tell you. What is this? So generally, this is SFPs. We have a lot of types of SFPs, but before going to discuss about SFPs, what is SFP? SFP is a small form factor pluggable. So this SFPs is manufactured by a lot of companies. If you see HP, right? HP, if you're able to see, is it focusing? One second. Mm, No. Okay. Anyhow, okay. So this is a HP SFP. We have a Cisco SFP. This is a Cisco SFP. Okay. Anyhow, this is called SFPs. So in this SFP, what cable you will install? Fiber cable. Look at this. These are the fiber cables. It's a LC patch card. Okay. So you may have a fiber cable through underground. They lay the fiber cable. It's a 24 core fiber or 48 core fiber. So you see on the poles, right? On the poles there is a black color cable is going on. That is not a current cable, that is a fiber optical cable. If you see in Amirpet or somewhere else, right, you will see lot of black color cables. It was in messy. That's why recently Telangana government made a decision to cut the fiber cables. That's why there is a impact on Geo. So those are all are Geo cables, whatever you see, right? So those carrying 24 cores, but this is 2 cores. If you see, right, 2 cables, 2 cores. So this is patch card. You can say fiber patch card. It's a LC patch card. So backend is fiber cable only. The front end connectivity connector is LC. So we have a lot of front end connectors. I will explain it later. So this is a fiber cable. The fiber cable you are inserting where? In this SFP port. Look at this. I'm inserting. Okay. You guys are seeing? See? So I have inserted. Okay. So this fiber cable is inserting in SFP. Entire this SFP we are installing where? Here. Where? In this slot. Where? In this SFP slot. Look at this. See, I have installed. Now this fiber cable is laid up to 30 kilometers, 30 to 35 kilometers. Like that, you have a tower, right? Mobile tower. So bottom of the tower, there is a small room. In that room, you will see this kind of devices, and the data can carry through fiber cables like that. So you see, right? This is a SFP cables. Very, very, very important. SFP, SFP modules, and it is connected with the cables. Even in data center also, everything is connected with SFPs only. You guys are understanding? Okay. Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the next module? What is the next module? It is. It is SFP. SFP means small form factor pluggable. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. So next is SFP. It's a small form factor pluggable. So you see, right? This is it. So this is a rubber, right? You remove it and insert in this SFP slot. Where? This SFP slot. Okay. Let me show you video also. You'll get a clarity. Guys, are you understanding what I'm saying? Everyone, is it interesting or boring?
Interesting,
I'm
sir.
interested.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting, sir.
Okay. So yeah, let me show you everything today. So since I'm showing everything practically, right? That's why the session will go up to 90 minutes. Is that okay, right?
Okay.
Sir, okay, sir.
Yeah. So మీరు ఓకే అనగానే I will show you everything. Okay. About technical only. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let me show you that video. So SFP. Remember, even I had a 13.5 years of experience. Monthly, I'm earning 3 lakh rupees. Still, I'm troubleshooting these L1 issues. You see, right? This is SFP, small form factor pluggable. Look at this. So rubber, just now I show you, right? So inside SFPs, we have a lot of things. Don't worry about that. So where you will install SFPs? Device. Look at this. You have to insert like this. Okay. Now you see, right? Two things. One is TX, another one is RX. Okay. One is TX. TX means transmission power. So this, I told you, right? Every 35 to 40 kilometers, there is a device. So why 35 to 40 kilometers? Because this SFP will generate a power. Which power? Laser power. That laser power can travel up to 35 to 40 kilometers. Understand? So these SFPs will generate a power. Okay. SFPs will generate a power. So that power can go to one fiber core, that is TX. Another one is RX. RX means you're receiving a power from different device. Okay. So look at this. The cable is connected between, see, just same cable you see, right? Just now I show you this cable. Yes or no? The same cable I show you. This is LC patch card. Now you see it is connected to another end of the device like this. That's how they will exchange the data. Okay. So you see, right? There are two things, TX and RX. TX means this device is generating a power and sending to here. This device perspective, here it is RX. If it is sending TX, right, here it will be RX. If it is sending a power TX here it is RX. Understand? You will see TX and RX. TX means transmission power. So you try to watch with your eyes, right? So your eyes will get damaged. So in data center, if you insert any SFP on the device and if you want to see the power which is coming from the SFP, right? If you try to see it, right, your eye will get damaged. So be careful. Okay. Yeah. So this is the types of SFPs based on the speed. Okay. Based on the speed, we have a types of SFP. 1G SFP. It means it can carry 1 gigabit data. 2.5G SFP, 10G SFP, 25G SFP, XFP. I have it right now with me. 40G SFP, 100G SFP. So in service provider environment, we use 10G and 1G. Remember, in service provider like Airtel, Jio, right? Entire in India, we have a devices. Between them, connectivity, they use 1G and 10G SFPs. So based on the speed, we have SFPs. And in data center, we use 25G, 100G SFPs. Do you imagine? I worked in a AI data center. So I have seen 400G SFP. Even I have seen 800G SFP. That 800G SFP is too costly. Okay. So do you want me to show you that 800G SFP? With this, the 800G SFP, you can purchase a Creta car, very costly. Okay. So people used to call OSFP also. Okay. So you see, right? This is called 800G SFP. Very costly. They used in data center, especially in AI data center. Okay, because it can carry huge internet data, right? Between the devices, between the data center devices, they use these modules. It is called 800G SFP. Understand everyone? Hello. So it is a powerful SFP. Okay, this is called MPOV power cable, MPO power cable, MPO cable. They connect this MPO cable to this SFP. Okay, so multi-mode fiber optical cable. MPO means multi-mode fiber optical cable. They will insert like this. Okay, so that 800G they used to install here in GPUs, NVIDIA GPUs. We have it. They install like this. Okay, so you see, right? Everyone seeing it, right? So if you have an opportunity to work in a data center, you may see this device, this SFPs. Okay, MPO SFPs. Okay, so based on the speed, go on mute. Anjan, could you please go on mute? Okay, thank you. So based on the speed, we have a SFPs. So SFP means small form factor pluggable, and based on the speed, you have SF. What is that? You have SFPs. So tell me what kind of SFP we have? 1G, 10G. It is used in service provider generally. Okay, and then 25G and 100G, 400G, 800G. Yeah, yeah, 800G. So this is what SFPs based on the speed. Okay. And these SFPs, we have a types of SFPs based on the distance also. What is that? What is that? 1 second. Let me show you that as well. Guys, you guys are understanding what I'm saying? Hello? Yeah. Hello? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is SRSFP. SRSFP means short range SFPs. These SFPs are very low cost. You see, right? You see 10G SR here. 10G SR. Are you able to see? 10G SR. Hello,
Yes, sir.
right? This is what 10G SFPs. The cost of this SFP is very low because 10, SR means what? Short range SFPs. Short range SFPs. Short range means, you know, the short range means like it can travel up to 5 kilometers, 5 to 10 kilometers. So they use 10G SFPs in the data center because in data center we have a lot of racks, right? A rack to rack, there may be a maximum 1 meter or 10 meters or 500 meters. Okay, so this SR SFPs is a low cost SFPs they used within the short distance. So SR based on the distance, so the signal can travel up to 5 to 10 kilometers. This is 10G SR SFPs. And we have ERSFPs. This is very important. Extended range SFPs. This is too costly. So these are the SFPs. I told you, right? Every 30 to 40 kilometers, there is a router. Why? Because this is a SFP. This SFP can generate power up to 40 kilometers. Understand? ER means extended range. This is a SFP. It is generating a power up to 40 kilometers. If you have a good signal, good cable connection for 40 kilometers, it will send. Otherwise 35 to 40. Understand? So based on the distance, we have a types of SFPs. What types of SFPs? 10G. What is that? SRSFP, SRSFP, and ERSFP. Understand everyone? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, so if you see right here, This 10G ER SFP, second hand SFP, it is 10,000 rupees per SFP. You see, right? Here it is SR SFP, 850 rupees. You see, right? The difference between the cost. You even used one. So the cost of SR is very low. If you see, it is 10 times bigger. But if you want to purchase first hand, right, it will be 1 lakh rupee. Minimum 10G SR SFP is 1 lakh rupee SFP. Okay, so this is refurbish SFPs. You guys are understanding what I'm saying. Very important. Every day in your daily life you may see this kind of modules. Okay, there is a field engineers at the data center. You need to tell them, troubleshoot them, and they will replace it. They will replace it, SFPs, cables, and they will resolve the L1 issues by doing that kind of troubleshooting. Okay, yeah. So SFPs, small form factor pluggable. I told you there is a XFP also, right? There is a video I show you. Oh, where is that? Okay, yeah. So XFP. It is a old module. It is little big, okay, compared to SFP. So you see, right? I will show you here. 1 second. So you see right here, XFP compared to SFPs, it is look like little big, right? XFP. So I have with me right now. Let me show you that. Okay. Yeah. So you see, right? This is called XFP. This is 10G Cisco XFP. See Cisco logo you will see, right? So this is SFP. You see the difference? Hello? This is XFP. This is SFP. Type of modules. You guys are seeing it? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Bigger size.
Yes, sir.
We
Yeah.
are
Yes,
seeing.
So little big. Okay, little big. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Okay. So these are the SFPs, guys. We have it in each and every office. Go there, practice it. And we have a copper SFPs. Some customer want Ethernet SFP. So see, it's a copper SFP. SFP means you have to install fiber cables. But no, we have a copper SFPs also. You can install here LAN cable also. Look at this. So where's the LAN cable? Let me pull it here. Okay, you can connect the LAN cable also here. So this is a SFP. You can connect it is like this. See, this is called copper SFPs. So at the edge devices where you want to give a services to the customer, they will use this copper SFPs. Understand? So we have all kind of SFPs. Okay, everyone understand what I'm saying? So everyone having clear picture, right? What is SFP, what it will do? Very important, guys. This is the SFPs who will generate a power, who will carry the huge data. Okay, so yeah, this is all about SFPs, and these SFPs are connected with what? Fiber cables. So we have a fiber cable patch cord types. So fiber cable connector types. Okay, so this is the connector types. You see, right? LC patch card. Just now I show you. So everywhere in real world, so in networking architectures, right, they will use LC
Ramesh.
patch cards. Yeah, I did not share my
Enemies
screen.
are not seen.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
sharing. I got it. Yeah, able to see my screen now, right? So
Yes.
this is what LC connectivity. Just now I show you this LC, but there you have two TX and RX. So you see, right, this connectivity is called LC connectivity. Okay, you see SC connectivity. If you want to give a fiber to home internet connection, right? If you have taken any internet connection, go there and check it. Airtel fiber or Geo fiber. You see this SC patch card. It is connected to your Wi-Fi router. So nowadays, every fiber to home connectivity with the SC patch card. So backend is fiber cable only, but front end connector is different. SC, LC, ST, FC, MTP. Okay. So MPO connectivity. So generally in real world we use in data centers and our architectures, you see LC patch cards and SC patch cards. Okay. Clear everyone? Hello? The connectivity type. So you see fiber cable, 24 core fiber cable laying on poles. So if you see Amirpet, if you go anywhere, right, on the streets, look at this. You may see, right, on the streets like this, like this. This is enclosure. If you closely observe, right, if anyone go to city, this is called what? Fiber cable. They lay a fiber cable in through underground also. You see this orange color pipes. If any underground construction is going on, right, you may see this orange color, white, blue color pipes. That is called fiber cables. Especially in India, BSNL, Airtel, Jio, they laid a fiber cable through underground. Okay, so these are fiber cables. Okay, so every tower, mobile tower is there, right? Bottom of the tower, tower to tower. Suppose in Andhra Pradesh there may be 1,000 towers. All thousands of towers are through underground. They connected like this. Okay, and the cables are connected to the data center. Through wide only the data is traveling. Okay, you understand everyone? Without connectivity, how they will do? So till the tower, it is a wide connection. From the tower, it is wireless. Okay, yeah. So this is all, enclosure. They do splicing. Okay, splicing means they will join the cables. Everyone know, right? Splicing. Everyone know, right? For splicing. So let me show you.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So So this is called splicing machine. Okay. They use diamond cutter to cut the fiber cables. Okay. So this is a splicing machine. Look at this. One single core. This is one single core. So this core, right, made with glass. This is a fiber cable. So it looks like very small. You cannot. So it is showing in inside the splicing machine. So inside splicing machine, there is it will generate electromagnetic wave. Heat. That heat can join the 3000 volts. That heat can join the fiber cable. So that time when it is joined the cable, right, there is a small loss you will see. That loss is called, technically we call attenuation. If you're a EC student, you might understand there is a attenuation keyword. Okay, that is called dB. The loss should be less than 0.003 dB. Okay, so yeah, so that is completely about networking, fiber optical stuff. No worries, you don't need to learn much, but just understand the backend. Okay, you see, right, this guy is doing splicing. Look at this, how small, how thin it is, right, the cable. So this small cable is carrying huge internet, guys. Do you believe that? The small thread, it's look like thread, right? You see it, that small threads looks like threads, those are carrying huge internet. Whatever you are searching every day, see, the small threads. So you have a fiber cable with 24 core, 48 core, 96 core fiber cables. Okay. So those cables are manufactured only for 2 kilometers. At every 2 kilometers, you need to join the cables with splicing. So this splice, so technically to join this cable, we have a splicers. That splicers having a huge salary, especially in UK. So people who studied 10th class intermediate, right? They can go for networking domain for in a splicing domain. Okay. Yeah, the splicing machine cost is more than 10 lakh rupees nowadays. It's a good splicing machine. If it is normal, right? This yellow color, minimum 3 lakh rupees you will see splicing machine. Okay. So they will to cut the cables, right? That small cables, they use a diamond cutter. So for fiber cable cutting, they use a diamond cutter. So once they cut the cable, they clean it and they will do splicing. Everyone understand what I'm saying? Hello? Hello? Yeah. Now I want to tell you, since war is going on, right? You may watching the videos, right? Currently war is going on. Okay. So China built their own big diamond cutter. Do you know why? Because I'll tell you. So if World War III comes into the picture, right, the countries start cutting the under ocean cables. You know, right, everyone, how internet is established. I told you in demo session. Between the countries to country, you have a ocean internet cable, right? I already told you. So this is a ocean internet cable. They lay this cable where this is a ocean internet cable. Between the countries to country, they lay this fiber cable. It's a very big fiber cable. It is laid between the countries to countries. That's why we have a lot of data centers in our different locations. Those data centers are connecting through these fiber cables. We have a special ships. They lay a fiber cable through underground. Now what happened? China is ready for everything. Okay, China, you can see China have diamond diamond cut machine for ocean cable. So recently they they manufacture this big ship. So if any war comes, right? Okay. So yeah, cable cutter. So China is the only country they have this in this universe. China is the only country who have a special ship to cut the big fiber cable. So if any war comes, right, what they will do, it will go inside and cut the fiber cables. If you cut the fiber cable, right, entire countries cannot get internet. You don't know what is going on. Communication completely stopped. Okay, with outside the countries. So what will happen if you don't have any proper communication? So it's like Iran. Iran stopped the internet, right? Have you seen the current affairs, guys? Have you guys seen the current affairs? So from last 2 months, they don't have any
Yeah.
proper internet connection. Okay. Yeah. That's why they're using Starlink for internet. So you must understand the things, guys, how technology, especially networking, is everything. Okay. So yeah, it is completely practically. If you know things like this, you may understand the situations and everything like architect level. Okay. Yeah. That is all about layer one. So fiber cables. So next component is what? Fiber cables. The fiber cables we have what? LC, SC, MPO, right? This type of fiber cables we have. So is it clear about hardware, everyone? Hello? This is a layer
Yes,
one.
sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Now the next concept is line cards. I told you, right? I was talking about line cards only, but immediately with these line cards having these SFP ports, immediately I started explaining this. Okay. So these line cards are having ports. We have a two types of line cards. One line cards you see right here in the middle. These line cards, what we call, so in Cisco we call RSPs, route switch processor, very important. Now I'm going to explain about a big device called ASR9010. This device is used in data centers and service providers especially. What is that? ASR, Cisco ASR 9010. 9010 means Cisco ASR 9K. It is having how many? See, you see, right? Same thing I was explaining. This is Cisco. Whatever it is showing in PPT, right? That is Juniper. Cisco is one company. Juniper is one company. They look like same. Okay. So this is called ASR 9K. It has 10 slots. Look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is having 10 slots. Out of 10 slots, 2 slots you see right in the middle. These are the RSPs. RSP means what? Route switch processor. What does it will do? So every hardware need a operating system, right? That operating system you will install in this RSPs. It means these RSPs are heart of the router. Like for human, heart is important, right? Same way, these RSPs are heart of the router. So it has two hearts. So two RSPs. One is active, one is standby. Why? In case if it is active is down, right? Standby will take care of it. So this will give you internet connection to crores of people. Okay, entire district can run by this SR9K device. Okay, so whatever the router you have at your home, that is 2000 rupees, but this is used for entire state or entire district. Okay, yeah, you can see, right? Two types of line cards. One is RSPs. This is called input output modules. IOMs. You can see, right? It is having a ports, Ethernet ports as well as SFP ports. See, look at this. Here you have a ports, right? See, this line cards having a ports. Why this line cards having a ports? From these ports, you can connect to another routers. Look at this. This one line card may have a minimum 40 ports, but it is having 20 ports. Okay, so you can connect to up to 20 other routers. Whatever you see, right, this is called empty line cards. So why empty line cards is inserting? To protect from the dust. So dust can go inside and it can damage, right? So that's why, to protect from dust, these are empty line cards. These first three line cards are input output modules, where it is having what? It is having ports. See, SFP ports, where it is connected to other routers. You guys are understanding what I'm saying? Hello? So real example of usage is, suppose Airtel is there. Airtel data center is in Hyderabad. In entire on Telangana state, you may have eight. 500 towers, Airtel towers. All 500 Airtel towers can connect to this 19K device. Okay, here through underground. Okay, so you see, right? These are the ports. One port is connected to one Airtel tower. There in Airtel tower, there is a small device, ASR 920s or 903 is there. It will connect like that. So this is the real devices where they're using in real world. Okay, very costly and very important. So you must mention in your resume, I have a good knowledge on ASR 9010. You know, right? Here you have a I'm explaining about hardware components. Power supplies you have, see, it is having four power supplies. See, it is having four power supplies at the bottom. You see line cards. What types of line cards we have? Two types of line cards. Okay, one is RSPs, another one is IOMs. RSP means route switch processor. It will install Cisco operating system. Okay, so we have three types of operating system in Cisco. How many operating systems? Three types of operating system. One is normal iOS. Okay. One is normal iOS. Another one is iOS XE. iOS XE. Another one is iOS XR. So whatever XR, right, it is very advanced operating system. This iOS XR is using ASR 9010. This iOS XE they're using in. I show you one device, right? Uh, Cisco 3850. I removed the power supply unit. That device they use iOS XE, and normal devices use normal iOS operating system. Okay, so how many types of operating systems we have in Cisco? Three types for iOS, iOS XE, and iOS XR. You have a Nexus switches also for data center to carry a huge traffic. You have a Nexus switches. Those Nexus switches they specifically designed for what? Data center. Those we call data center switches. Look at this. This is Nexus switch. Okay. This Nexus switches 9508 we have. These are 10G modules, 100G, 100G SFP interfaces also it is having. So these devices they used in data center especially. You see how many power supplies it is having? Four. It is also having engine. Look at this like RSP. So like this it is having two. So here in Nexus switches, what operating system we use? NX OS. Okay. What operating system we use? NX OS. So total how many operating systems you know as of now in Cisco? iOS, iOS XE, iOS XR, and NX OS. And for firewalls, you have a separate firewall iOS also, like that. So everyone understand about the hardware of the Cisco? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is ASR 9010. Please mention it in your resume. Having a good knowledge on these big devices, you know, it will. So if anyone sees, right, that their mind will blow it. So see, this is ASR 9010. I worked on these devices, guys, 10 years back. It's like a toys for me at the time. So I realized that these devices can change my life if I work on these devices. Luckily, at that time, my package was just 18,000, 19,000 per month, like 16 years back, not 16 years, 10 years back in the year of 2016. I luckily got an opportunity to work on a lot of Cisco devices in service provider. Look at this. So they're using only two line cards. One is two RSPs, two line cards. Remaining all are empty line cards. In future, they may use it. Okay. So I think I have a picture, guys. Let me find my picture. So do you want me to show that? I think so. Let me see. Hello, can you hear me? Boring?
Yes.
Interesting?
Yes, sir.
Why you guys are so silent? Hello? Okay, I got it. See, this is me. So this is me in the year of 2016. Don't laugh it, okay? I was very thin. You see, right? In the field, we used to go like this. These are the costumes we use. The real network engineer knows this. Okay? See what I'm holding? I'm holding a line card, IOM line card. You guys are seeing it. This is called what? Just now I was showing in YouTube, right? So they same line card 9010. Okay. So in middle you have it, right? This is 9010 RSPs. Whatever I'm holding, this one line card, the cost of one line card is 25 lakh rupees. Okay. I'm holding a 25 lakh rupee cost of line card. So I have to insert it. So it is having a lot of line cards. Okay. So RSP installation in 9010. So experienced candidates, if your resume should be shortlisted, freshers, mention these models. I'm just explaining about one model. So going forward, 920, 903, I will give you in real-time project lot of models. Whatever the devices you see in my office also, get a knowledge on those devices, you will get a lot of opportunities. Because if you know this router, then only you will configure the routing protocols inside that, right? Look at this. It's a big guy, big device. He's using all the modules. All are what? 100G. These are the 100G modules, 100G links. Look at this, very big SFP. See? So these are the line cards. These line cards, these big devices will have what? Each and every device will have power supply units, line cards, SFPs, and everything. Okay. So let me show you a video where we can install RSPs. Shorts. Yeah, you see right here. See, he's installing a line card. It is called RSP. Are you guys are seeing? So some devices you can install the line card vertically, some device horizontally. See right here? Yeah, this is it. Guys, understand what I'm saying, what I'm showing? Hello, each and everyone.
Yes, yes, sir.
So this is nothing but a OS, right? That RSP.
Not nothing but a OS. The operating system you will install here. So this is the main heart of the system. So you will configure all the routing protocols, everything here. Whatever the configurations you're going to do, right? You need to initially console to this line card and do it. But for smaller devices, this thing is inbuilt. Okay. Yeah. You will install operating system in RSPs. That's how you have to say. It's not nothing but OS. Okay. Clear? That is the right
Yeah.
sentence. Yeah. Yeah. So having a knowledge on this is very important, guys. Okay. So RSP. So you can say route processor. Okay. Route switch processor. Cisco ASR. We have a lot of things. You may find our, you know, our videos also, Tungabadra. We mostly focused on, you know what, hardware part. Because, I mean, not, if you know hardware well, you'll understand the things very well. So we have this device, ASR 1002 series device at our office. Okay. So if you go office Hyderabad or Bengaluru, it's very, very good to have a hands-on experience. Okay. So there is a shorts, I have it. Okay, so everyone got a clear picture, right? So now, apart from this, we have what? Line cards. Can anyone tell me what type of line cards we have? RSPs and input output modules, IOMs. Okay, input output modules where it is having interfaces like 10G, 1G interfaces. Okay, now it is having fan trays. So even your computer also will have a fan tray, right? What fan tray will do? It will exhaust the heat from the device. This will generate a lot of heat, guys. Okay, so fan tray in Cisco routers, it will generate a lot of heat. You cannot even imagine it. The sound itself, it's like hell. I'm telling you. If you enter in any data center, the server makes noise. But ASR 9010 noise is like, it's very powerful and it will generate a lot of heat from that. Okay, so you need a fan tray. It's a big, this is a fan tray. Okay, what it will do, it can exhaust the heat from the chassis inside the chassis means the entire box. Okay, you understand, it has in 12 fans. Look at this powerful fans. Okay, this is also sometimes these fans internally, these fans also sometimes fail. In case if it is fail, you will get an alarm. So this can also replaceable. This is also having a what, serial numbers. Okay, so yeah, fan trace we have. And what are the other things? You have a LED panel. Okay, ASR 9010 LED panel. LED panel means what it will tell you at the top right, it will tell you like this. You see, like this. If fan trace failed, right, it will show you red. Okay. If anything is not working, right, it will show in red. If everything is working, it will show in green. Look at this. This is ASR 9010 device, 903 device. Okay, this is a fan tray. Now it is showing green color. Okay, it may blink from green to red, red to blink. Sometimes if it is not working. You see right here, this is called fan tray. Okay, so you need to replace the fan tray sometimes. And it is a LED indicators. We have LED indicators on that. Okay, so this is all common hardware components on each and every networking device. Not only router, not only switch, even in firewall. Every networking device, firewall, switch, router, components are common. Is it clear, everyone? Is it clear? Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I have a legacy devices also. 1 second. Ah, so I was talking about hub, right? This is an old device. 10 years back, I was working on government organization. When I was replacing it, it was in my bag actually. So recently we are, doing some work in my house. So during that search, right, I found this, okay, recently. This is D-Link hub, okay? So we have a hub. This is an old device. No one is using. So this is purely L2 device. It means it's L2 switch, purely L2 switch. This is having Ethernet ports, SFP ports, okay? And what?
Ramesh,
Yeah. Hello.
can you
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
sharing and
yeah, yeah,
show that?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry. Yeah. Okay. This is a hub, and this is a L2 switch, okay? And whatever I show you at the bottom, right? This is a L3 switch, the big one. And now this is a Cisco access point. We have access points and access controllers also. So we have these access points everywhere. Like you are at our home, right? So we have access points. Generally, these access points we have, we don't have any power. We have a power, but they will fix it in the roof. Okay, what they can do? So that power, right, you'll get it from the
POE.
switch. PoE, yeah, very good. So power on Ethernet. So generally these LAN ports, what I'm talking is, these are the switch. These switches are, this is a PoE switch, guys. Okay, this is a PoE switch. This Ethernet port will generate a power. Power means up to 5 volts. Okay, because of that power, these devices can turn on, like CC cameras and access points. So all CC cameras, access points, they're connected to this PoE switch. Okay, right now I have it and I connected it, and yeah. Oh my god, 1 second. Oh my god, it's broken. Okay. This is the first time it it fell from, it broken. Let's see whether I can fix it. Okay, I need to see whether it is working or not. Okay, we have a reset button also here. Okay, 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 fine. This is fine. We have to be very careful, man, in real world. It's okay for me. So you see, right? This is L2 switch. Just now it fell down from here. Have to be very careful. Okay, so guys, you understood the hardware, right? Hello, about hardware. You got the clear
Yes,
picture,
sir.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me tell you some other information, very important information. Okay. So you know these devices. Just now I show you this 2960. Just now it fell down and broken. You see it, right? Just now you see it. This is a device. Just now it is fell down and broken. Okay. This is a 2960 switches. Okay. Here, this is a device, the same device. Okay. And these are Nexus switch. And you have, these are the small Nexus switches where they use in data center. This is called IOM cards. So within the switch, inside the switch, you have a line cards. You can insert it like this. Okay. Yeah. Based on your usage, you can purchase it. Okay. You guys are seeing my screen? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
sir.
Now, the next thing is how to identify a port. Okay. It means This is the interface, right? So you may see in real world like GE 1/0/3. How exactly you will identify the port? You will see like this. So this interfaces, this is the name of the interface. How exactly you will identify? How can you understand that? So this is very important. In real world, you may see like GE 1/0 also. So what does it 1/0? How they're representing a interface like this? So shall we start learning? Yeah. If you see here, right, it's a Juniper device, whether it is a Juniper or Cisco, whatever it is. If you see closely, how many line cards it is having? 8 line cards. This is for operating system. Ignore this. And you see, right, it start from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So look at this. Here in the third slot, you have installed a line card. Okay. Now each each 10 ports, right? Total how many ports it is having? 40. So this is sub modules. So sub module 0, it start from 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now they represent the interface numbers like it's a 0 interface, it is a 1 interface, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. 0 to 9 means how many interfaces? 10 interfaces. Okay, na? Now, how to identify this interface? Okay, tell me. Simple. First of all, which slot this line card is belongs? Third slot. So if you see, right, it is 40 into gigabit ports, 40 gigabit ports. It's a GE interface. It means gigabit Ethernet, GE hyphen. Which slot it is? Everyone, please focus. Which slot it is? Third
Three.
slot. 3 slash.
Right.
Now,
Three.
which submodule it is? 0. And what is the interface name is? 3. This is how they represent the interface. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes.
Same like this. If you go like this, right? GE hyphen 3 slash 0 slash 9. Understand everyone? This is how they represent the interface details, interface name. Clear? Is it clear? So this is how it is. Do you want me to log in? See, this is my real device. This is my real switch, L3 switch. Currently, I show you right by holding and I show you the power supply. This is a L3 switch. So if I check the interface status, right, for all the devices, see, it is having GI 1/0/1, 2, 3. It means first slot, 0 module. So all the 24 ports are fixed here. Okay. If you see, right, 1 second. So if you see here, yeah, everyone, if you see here, right, there are 24 ports in this switch. All these 24 ports are fixed. Okay. So only one line card it is there inbuilt, that is called 1 and 0 submodule and the port numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. This is how they represent. Everyone seeing it, right? 24 ports. So this is the 24 port switch and you will see same thing here. So same thing here. Okay. The command to check the interfaces is what? Show interface status or show interface description or show interfaces. Show IP interface brief. You can check like that. So you see, show interface status is a command. What is a command? Show interface status. This command will tell you in this SFP port, in this gigabit Ethernet port, whether it is a gigabit Ethernet or SFP, it will show you. Okay. As well as if you install any SFP also, it will show you. Okay. So this is the interfaces they represents. You understand the meaning of 1/0/1? Everyone? Hello? You got it right? Yeah. In the big chassis, you may have line cards like this. Since it is a switch, it's a inbuilt, right? You have only one line card that is inbuilt. That's why you will saying 1/0/1, 1/0/2 like that. See all 24 ports, for all 24 ports, 1/0, 1/0 is common. Only the last one is changing. This represents the port numbers. Okay, like this 24 ports. Okay, So this is all about representing a port numbers. Okay, na? Clear everyone? Hello? Is it clear? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, very good. Now, finally we have completed about hardware. Now, so for non-technical people and freshers, this is an important question they will ask in interview. If you purchase any new device, how to log in the device? What kind of configuration you do minimum, right? You need to, they hide you to configure the devices, right? So everyone, if you purchase any device, how to log in the device and what are the things you need to do? So if you purchase any device, if you purchase any mobile phone, they will give you charging cable at least. Same like if you purchase any Cisco device, they will give you what? Console cable. Console cable is a cable where you will connect this cable to your router and you will connect to your laptop and log in the device. How to log in the device through console? Look at this carefully. So every device will have a console port. So here, see here the device is having console port where you have installed the operating system, right? See you here you have a console port. It's a Juniper device. Now it is a Cisco device. Okay, here you have a console port. Every networking device, it is a router or switch or access point. Every device here you see a console port where at here this is a console port and you see here as well. See here you have a console port. Okay, so wherever you see each and every networking device will have a console port. See here also you have console port. It's a another vendor. Okay, so this is called LAN cable. This LAN cable you're connecting to this device. Okay, this LAN cable you're connecting to this device. So now once you connect a device, okay, once you connect to this device with LAN cable, this console cable, how to connect? You cannot connect directly because this RJ45 cable, RJ45 port, right? You will connect on console side and other side your laptop. Your laptop, this is a serial pin. You need to purchase one more converter like DB9 converter because this serial is not connected to your laptop, right? So you need to connect a DB9 converter. One end it is a male pins and other side it is USB. This USB you need to connect to your laptop. So like this, here it is a console port. You need to connect a laptop to laptop here like this. If you simply, yeah, here you see, right? So this is a console cable RJ45 side. You will connect on device side. And now this is a DB9 converter and USB. You will connect it to your laptop USB port. Once you connect, if you insert any pen drive, right, your laptop, it will detect a pen drive and it will show you something, right? Same way. Once you insert this, right, it will detect a port. What port it will detect, I will show you everything on live. But before that, let me show you the console cable, how exact it look likes. And yeah, so even access point also will have a console cable. Look at this, the blue color. You see here, console. Are you able to read it here? Console,
Yes.
right? Even this access point also having a console, and here is also, this is a switch. Here it is also having a console. Look at this console. Are you able to see console port?
Yes.
Sure.
Right, each and every device will have a console port. What you will connect here, you will connect a console cable. So the blue color cable you will get it with the device. Okay, this is a blue color cable. Okay, so now you see, right, this RJ45 side, what you will connect, you will connect here. Where? On the device. Look at this. Okay, here you will connect like this. Okay, and other side you need to connect what? You need to connect to your PC, laptop or computer. See, I'm connecting here. So I'm trying. See, it's a USB, right? I'm inserting. Okay, yeah. Once you connect the cable, right? So what will happen? Okay, let me keep this is here. Once you connect this cable, right, like this, it's a serial connector. You see, it is a serial connectivity. You understand, right? Same thing which I show you on the PPT. Now, what you will do here? You need to power on the device. Okay, you need to power on the device. I don't have a power cable. Okay, so once you power on the device, you know what will happen? I'll tell you. Let me share my screen and explain how to check it first. So once you connect the cable, right, it will detect a port. How to detect it? So, okay. Everyone able to see my screen now? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now go to device manager. Okay. Once you connect a cable, guys, you understand, right? So initially all the networking devices, they will keep it in on the bench and they will power on it and connect the console cable to each and every device and they will log in and they will do minimum configuration. I will show you that as well. Okay. So once you connect the cable, go on a device manager. Now you see here ports is there. Are you able to see ports? Ports, PuTTY, ports. Click on here and it detect a port. You see, this is a port. Serial, USB serial COM port. So USB serial COM port, you will see it. So what is the number it is showing? Port number 5, right? So to log in the device, we have a third-party software tools like PuTTY. People used to call PuTTY. Don't say PuTTY, it's a PuTTY. So it is a tool. Okay, you see, right? It is a tool, third-party tool. So this tool is used to log in the device. So select on serial here. How you are logging the device? Serial, right? Click on serial and now enter the communication port number. What is the number you see? 5, right?
Five.
5. And then click on open it. It will open a CLI session. So I did not turn on the device. Once I turn on the device, I can see the session. Okay. So to turn on the device, I need a power cable. Hmm. So where I can find a power cable right now? Uh, 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 do I have a power cable right now? Let me check. So you guys are understand, right? How I connected a console cable, the device. Anyone having any doubts? Is it clear? Pretty clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I can pause the recording. Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What? Okay. I'm back, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So now if you see right here, this is a power cable. Okay. What I can do, I need to power on the device. It just fell down, right? Let's see whether it will be working or not. Oh my God, it is broken here. So I connected a power cable. Okay. So let me show you. So this is a power cable. I connected it.
Recording.
Started. Don't worry. I resumed it. Okay. Now I need to turn on this. Okay. So let me turn on the power. One second. Okay. It's turn on. Yeah, it's turned on. And now I'm connecting what? Console cable. Yeah. Cable also connected. Okay. You see, right? Yeah. This is a device. I connected a power cable. Okay. Here. So I connected a power cable here. Okay. And console cable also I connected. Now let me share my screen and show you. Everyone understand? So what port it is taken? COM5, right? Now enter COM5 and open it. Now see it is booting. You see, right? The device is booting. Okay. So this is how exactly you need to log in the device. Okay. Once you log in the device, the boot, it will be boot. The boot will complete it. So you have 3 modes. Every Cisco device will have how many modes? 3 modes. Look at this. So you have to go to the device manager and see the COM port and enter the port and open it. You will see the session like this. So whoever is not installed PuTTY, right? Follow this document and install the PuTTY. If you want me to give the link, I'll give you the link. Directly install. Don't install installer. Use directly PuTTY. Okay. Installer is a .exe file. If you want to use installer, you can use it. Okay. But go with 64-bit 86 architecture. Download it and you will see the PuTTY session. Understand? So once you log in the device, you have three modes. First mode is what? User execution mode. Everyone, this is very important. First mode is what? User execution mode. In this mode, you can only execute show commands. That too, very little show commands. See, this is a COM file. I logged in the device, right? Yeah. So still, uh, see, it is not. It is still loading. Okay, just give me some time. It will load. So in user execution mode, the first mode is what? User execution mode. In this mode, what you can do? You can just execute show commands. That too, little bit show commands like show interfaces, show IP interface brief. What is the command to check the interfaces? Show IP interface brief. Okay. So let me show you that. So this is still stuck or what? So let me, yeah, press enter to start. See, it is asking press enter to start. Just entered it. Now you see, right? Which is this greater than symbol, right? What it is saying? It is saying it's a user execution mode. You can execute only in show commands. If you want to see the interfaces, what is the command? Show IP interface brief. Please note down the command. So you no need to type each and every single letter. You just give two letters and give tab. The tab will complete the command. Understand everyone? Everyone, hello. Once you log in the device, you will see the
Yes.
prompt like this. So if you want to see how many interfaces in my device, total 21 interfaces, right? All 21 interfaces. What is that? 21? It is detecting only 21. Maybe it went down, right? Remaining three interfaces it is not detecting. Is it booting or now it is detected. Okay. Now it is detected all the interfaces, 24 ports and 2 gigabit. These are the SFP. So I install the SFP right on gigabit 0/1. So it will show you everything. Please note down the command, very important. Show IP interface brief will show you all the interface details, like what are the interfaces we have, what IP address I have assigned this interface, each and everything you will see. Now show interfaces. So see show interfaces. See some interfaces, some command is not working. Only few commands are working here. See, I'm trying to type show interface. It is not taking it. See, it is not taking it. So show interface. Show interface it is taking, but show interface status. Yeah, this command is taking. See, it will tell you interfaces, that interface is connected or not. If it is not connected, it will show you not connected. It will tell you it is a Ethernet interface or SFP interface. Look at this. Here I have it's a SFP interface. I have configured what? SSXSP. If it is a SFP interface, it will show you. If you install SFP, it will show you SFP. You see here 1000 base SFP. You see here, right? It's a 1G SFP. So you will see a power levels also if you connect the cable. Show interface transceiver. See now what is the interface? Gigabit 0/1. So this output is not showing it. Okay. I think I need to give here like this. Show interface gigabit 0/1 transceiver. See, it will show you optical power. You see, right? Minus 27.9 dB. It is very, very bad. It means I did not connect any cable. See now, did I connect any cable? See, I did not connect any cable. Okay. So here is a switch. 1 second. See, here is a SFP only installed. That's why it is showing only SFP information. Now what I can do, I can take a same SFP. Let me find the same SFP. Yeah, same SFP. I install in another interface. Okay, it's a loop. Loop means you are connecting a cable within the same device. So sometimes this cable may be the issue. Sometimes this SFP may be the issue. So you need to isolate the issue, whether the issue with SFP or cable. How to do that? You can do a loop test. So working SFP, non-working SFP, you can connect on 2 ports and you can connect like this. So guys, this is the troubleshooting you have to give to your field engineer. If anyone working in data centers, your seniors is giving same information to you, right? Anyone is here like that? Here, anyone is working in data center or any field? So see, I connected a cable. Everyone, you see here, I connected a cable. Okay. So now let me, so you are able to see, right? Hello. I connected a cable
Yes.
between here and now. So let me share my screen again. CLI, actual CLI. Okay. Okay. Now you see receiver power. See, now it is 27. Why? Because the port may be down. Let me check show IP interface brief. This port is down. Still it is down. That's why. So what you have to do, you need to do next mode. You need to go to the next mode. So in this user execution mode, you will only execute some show commands. Okay. If I want to see only for this interface, right? It cannot show you. See, show interface. One second. Show interface. So show interface and gigabit Ethernet G0/1. See G0/1. So it is saying it is not connect. Okay. So it means it is down. Maybe these SFPs are not good or what. I need to check. So this is extension. Oh my God. It got stuck. The SFP model got stuck inside the device. Okay. Okay. Fine. No problem. So generally you will see the port will up and you will see some power up to 9 dB 6 dB. Okay, if you see like this 30 dB 29 dB 40 dB, right, that is the port may be down, the cable may be cut. Okay, so you need to troubleshoot like that. So this is the show commands you can execute in which mode? User execution mode. Now next mode is privilege mode. Privilege mode means you need to type, you will see ash color symbol. If you want to enter into the privilege mode, you need to type what? Enable. So privilege mode means you may have little extra access to check more commands. See, I'm clicking on enable. See, after clicking on enable, what mode I went? I went on privilege mode. Everyone you see. Now, after clicking on enable, I went in which mode? Enable mode. You see, right, in GNS3, sorry, in real device. Hello, look at this.
Yes, sir.
After clicking on enable, I went to privilege mode. So here you can execute some advanced show commands like show interface transceivers, gigabit 1/0. Sorry, so show interfaces. You can execute some show advanced commands. Okay, these commands you can execute in user execution mode also, but privilege mode will give you to execute more commands. If you want to see the version, you can see show version like show inventory. Show inventory you will only see in privilege mode. Show inventory means what? It will show you what are the modules you have installed. See, I've installed 2 SFPs. This is the serial number of SFPs. You understand? It is detected. So same like that, if you install power supply, fan tray, line cards, inventory will capture all the serial numbers. So in case if any module down or not working right, you need to gather the serial number by logging the device and give the serial number to Cisco team. Understand? This is how you check show inventory. This kind of commands you will execute in which mode? Privilege mode. Now, if you want to configure anything, so which mode you will go? Configure terminal. Here you can configure anything, whatever you want to configure it. So these are the 3 modes. Once you log in the device, these are the 3 modes you have to do. You can see what is the mode: user execution mode, privilege mode, and global configuration mode. Okay, so I want to tell you one thing. People who are thinking like I'm not coming to office, I'm not practicing on real devices. Don't worry, whatever the operating system CLI, right? It is same for GNS3. Okay. Now if you see here, right? So once you open a GNS3, right? Let me open from first on, from scratch. Okay. You need to go your PC and open GNS3. Open a GNS3. Once you open a GNS3, you have to wait. Your local servers should should come online. See, now it is not topology summary. So you need to see your local servers to come online. See, it is connecting the server. Now it is coming to green. Now it will ask you to create a project. Create a test project. Okay. Everyone understand what I'm saying? See, server summary. It is showing your desktop. Your local server should be green. Now you have added a image which I gave you. What image? A router. What router? 7200. So take two routers. Okay, like this. Okay. Now this is a cable. Take a cable and click on this and G1/0 connected. G1/0 connected. You can connect any interface. It's up to you. Now it is not showing interfaces, right? If you want to show interfaces, what you need to do? Click on ABC here. See, it is showing interfaces. Everyone understand what I'm saying? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes.
now what you need to do? Right click on it, start it. So please start one by one. Okay. Do not start both the devices at the same time. Don't click on this thing. Okay. So it will start all the devices. Start one by one. Now once it is started, right? So double click on it. It will open what? PuTTY session. See. Now if you see this session, this is GNS3 device session. Currently, which mode I am in right now? Tell me. Which mode I am in right now?
Privilege
Privileged mode.
mode.
Privilege mode. If you see right, is there any difference between them? This is a real device CLI. This is a lab device. Is there any difference?
No.
Now you don't feel you are working. If you are working on a GNS3, it's the same thing. CLI same. Now, if you want to configure it, which mode I need to go? Configure terminal.
Configuration terminal.
Terminal. Now, the first task is what we can do for this R1 device. I'm giving a host name. Host name means we are giving a name for the device. For R1, I'm configuring as a Hyderabad. For R2, I'm configuring as a Bengaluru. So go to R1 here. So if you want to configure a host name, what is the command? Host name
Host name.
Hyderabad. Okay. So next is that's it. See, immediately it is changed. So if you want to go R2, right? So next is what? Configure terminal, host name, Bengaluru. Okay. We configured, right? Yes or no? Hello?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. So now, after configuring this, you need to configure a point-to-point IP addresses, right? Yes or no? So I'm taking a network 192.168.1.0/24. So I'm configuring here 192.168.1.1. You must configure a IP address, right? Yes or no? Now
Yes, sir.
192.168.1.2/24. So yeah, one second. One second. Okay. Now this is very important. Router to router, you must configure point-to-point IP addresses which are in same network, right? So now the question is how to configure a IP address. Everyone, are you understanding? You need to configure IP address on the devices, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. We need to
Yes.
configure.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry, one second. One second. One second, guys. Oh, okay. So how to configure a IP address on an interface? How to configure a IP address on an interface? Shall I teach you right now? It's a very simple. Okay. So if you want to configure a IP address on interface, what you need to do? You need to click on interface G1/0. Okay. It means you have to enter into the interface. You have to enter into the interface. Okay. Once you enter into the interface, configure IP address. How? IP address 192.168.1.1. What is the subnet mask? 255.255.255.0.
0.
Okay. If you see right, all the interfaces are admin down by default. Look at this. Do show IP interface brief. See, this is a command I need to execute in privilege mode. Show commands you cannot execute in config mode. But I want to forcefully execute the show command. If I want to forcefully execute the show command, what I need to do? Just insert the do before the command. Okay. So remember guys, show commands you cannot execute on config mode. You will only execute on privilege mode. However, I cannot go back to privilege mode. Again, I come back to config mode. It will be hectic, right? So execute show, do. Okay. So now you see, right? By default, all the interfaces are what? Administratively down. By default, all the interfaces are what? Administratively down. Okay. Everyone understand? Hello. You see, right? By default,
Yes, sir.
all are administratively down. What you need to do? You need to bring up the interface. To bring up the interface, what you need to type? Give no shutdown. Once you give no shutdown, right? This one G1/0 will become up. See, it became up now. Now execute do show IP interface brief. See, it's up now. Earlier it was down. See, earlier it was administratively down. What you need to give? You need to give no shutdown. So now it is up. Now exit it if you want to back it. Exit it. Okay. Understand everyone? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now show IP interface brief. So this is a command you need to do. Now, similarly here also, configure host name. You already configure host name. Now tell me how to configure IP address. Can you teach me? Interface?
IP address.
No, I need to enter in the interface first. See,
G1/0.
G1/0.
Interface G1 by.
I need to enter into the interface first. If you enter into the interface, you will see config interface. Now IP address 192.168.1.2/24. Not you cannot give slash here. You have to enter subnet mask precisely. Okay. Now give no shutdown. Clear everyone? Yeah. Now end it. If you give exit or end it, it's up to you. Now show IP interface brief. See, now it is also up. Once it is up, right? Try to ping from Bangalore to Hyderabad. What is the Hyderabad IP? 1.1. What is the Bangalore IP? 1.1. So enter it. So you may see first packet is dropped. Can anyone tell me why first packet is dropped?
ARP.
R. Okay. Yeah. So next time onwards, see it is pinging. So everyone understand, right? Hello. Everyone understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So this is called point-to-point IP address configuration. So this is how you log in through console. So next is remote login. So generally, what is remote login? To log in remotely, you cannot connect a cable every time and log in, right? So once you do configuration, you have to log in from your office. That is called remote login. You may be at your home, you may be at your office. So how to do remote login, that I will teach you in next class. Okay. So tomorrow I will teach you. No hurries. Okay. But take two routers, configure point to point IP and ping it. That is your task today. Okay. That's all for today. Thank you so much.